Good afternoon, everyone. Here from Six Flags, New England. So today we got an awesome packed day. We got a shorter day. Hours were really weird. Today's a Wednesday, in the beginning of the June. So they are open from 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. So we have very, very limited hours. We have 5 hours and a half in the park. Today I'll be hitting my 100th coaster credit. So that will be absolutely huge. So I'll be hitting my 100, hopefully on Wicked Cyclone. Before we go into the park, I also want to say it's a very weird parking setup. So you see the park driving in, but you actually park on the opposite side of the street, and then you have to take a bridge. You take a tram, or you can walk from the parking lot to where the bridge that connects the two sides, kind of like a Kentucky Kingdom style, except it's connecting the parking lot to the park. So once you cross that bridge, you're already into the park. So weird setup, but I would definitely a little bit hard if you need an accessibility, but definitely a cool way to start the day. First ride of the day, Superman, to kick it out. I'm at 95 credits right now, so I want Wicked Cyclone to be my 100. We're starting with Superman, so it'll be my 96. I'm a little scared with the T-bars. I think it will be a better layout for sure. I'm just a little scared for not the T-bars, the U-brake bars. So let's go see how it is. I just got on Superman. I don't see why it's ever won the Golden Ticket Award. I still think Millennium Force is better than this. This is definitely better than the other Superman at Six Flags Darien Lake. But I just don't see why this gets like that. Why I get maybe early 2000s, but I feel like there's so many that are better. All the other hypers, like the B&M hypers, are still, I would say, better than this. I'm not sure if Behemoth is better than this. But overall, I don't really get the hype for this. Still a generally good ride. Mid at best, though. But yeah, with that, I would say the first drop is actually better on the one at Darien Lake compared to this one. But this one, like all the airtime moments, at least had some airtime. Definitely floater. But yeah, with restraints, I definitely prefer the T-bar better. The U-bar is fine. It does feel a little bit strange, I feel like. You can definitely tell it's like not the original train, but overall I would say it's a solid ride. I wouldn't say it's the best of the best. I would say it's mid. That's all really I can say for it. Also, weird thing, you're gonna see this and it's gonna say exit sign, but it's actually just the entrance. I was confused and we were like, so is this the exit or what? But no, it's actually just the entrance. But yeah, it's fine. I wouldn't come all the way to Massachusetts to do this ride, but so we were able to get on Thunderbolt, which is credit 97. It was fine. I don't really have any more comments. It's just an old wooden coaster that we definitely made too long of a line. We made like probably 20 minutes. it's not worth it. It was just fine. But we got to get out the credits. Now we're moving more and more closer towards Wicked Cyclone. I can already see it here. Someone wanted to get on the freaking boomerang. I went on flashback by myself. Decent boomerang. I still think the one at Flying Cobras at Carowinds is still right now my favorite boomerang, like in the standard boomerang. Because and there it goes. We just missed it. I think the ride is fine. Nothing special. It does have the old train. Just keep your head forward. As long as you keep that head forward, it will not hit you in the ears. So it was fine. Nothing really special. We're gonna go to Pandemonium now because I am at 90. This will be my 99th, and then I can make it my 100th on Wicked Cyclone. So we're almost there. We're at 98 right now. So gotta go find my sister, and then we're gonna get on Pandemonium. Well, here we are. Wicked Cyclone, which will be my 100th coaster. Coaster Dude here from editing. Not to be the bearer of bad news, but if you remember from episode 2 on the Raptor, I did skip the number 63 and went to number 64. And something else must have happened because the credit count is off. So actually, this is credit 98. So stay tuned to find out what my 100th coaster is because unfortunately, it was not Wicked Cyclone. I just acquired my 100th credit on Wicked Cyclone. So, let's go straight into thoughts. One problem I have with this is always the restraints. The restraints are very, I feel like any airtime, especially the seatbelt. The seatbelt buckle is like metal, so when you're going up into the airtime moments, you're definitely feeling like it was on my right thigh, so then anytime we got airtime on my right thigh, it hurt more than my left thigh getting airtime. I really don't like these restraints. I do prefer if there was a different way, but I do get it because the airtime is extremely intense on these RMC coasters. In iBox rankings, I would put number 1, still Steel Vengeance. Number 2, Twisted Timbers, and I think this is last. Because it's still a great ride, but I still don't think it beats like the crazy amount of airtime you have on Twisted Timbers, and it does get a little bit slower towards the end. You can definitely tell that third lap. I would rather maybe have gotten rid of it and kept the ride, just made the ride shorter, almost like Twisted Cyclone, which I haven't gone on it, but I've heard it's a similar style. So if we're putting Railblazer, which is the only RMC Raptor I've done right now, I don't know where I put this. Maybe I would prefer Railblazer after this. I don't know, because Railblazer is very different. Railblazer is very intense, and I very much enjoy that. The thing is, though, this one has better airtime than Railblazer. So, I don't really know. I still got to think about it. But definitely an iBox rankings, this is my number 3. But I have now 100 coasters. So, we can start with that craziness. And now we're going to head to the other side, the right side of the park. And we're going to hit out the rest of the coasters in DC Universe. So my 101 credit was the Great Trace, the little tiny E&F Miler coaster. Why is the airtime hill so huge? Like, that airtime hill is almost the same height as the ride. The ride was fine, but it was a little jank. There was that one spot where it just went and slammed into you.
Oh, it hurt.
Yeah, this turn right here, it will slam you. But what do you have to say to that? What do you see in front of us on the second row?
Do that phone. So there was a group of 3 people right behind us, right? Okay. And so they were like, I could hear them. They were like, you think that we can all fit in the seat? And I didn't think they were gonna actually do it. But they said, let's go to second row. I thought like 2 of them were gonna go to second row, 1 was going to third. They all went into second row, like all 3 of them into second row.
They all went.
They were like my age, so like they wouldn't all fit. They like.
It looks so weird. I was like, wait, can this actually?
And then the ride-off was like, no. Man, if I was her, I'd be like, man.
All right, we're not putting that in. But yeah, that was pretty funny, guys. It only fits 2. I know there's not like a designated seat, but it only fits 2. Fortunately, imagine if it fit like 4 people. That'd be crazy.
Man, me and my friends.
It'd be kind of scary. Here is the elephant in the room. The 3rd new for 2025 coaster we have missed on this trip, Quantum Accelerator. So I totally didn't see, but here's Catwoman's Whip. So let's just go on in. It's like not really a long line. We were trying to go to Gotham City Escape, the long name. But we just found this here, so why not get on this? Catwoman's Whip was my 100 coaster credit. Could have been worse, could have been Great Chase, but luckily the Fumble Jumble made sure that it was Catwoman's Whip and not Great Chase. But still, my bad, guys. Well, that actually does whip you. Catwoman's Whip is very whipful. Whipful? Whip. Well, it definitely pushes you to the next person. Especially we got back with those long trains, so you definitely get like pushed to the side. I got pushed into the net a few times. Okay, here's one thing with Six Flags. At least with this ride. It's a long train, right? None of the seats say like you can't ride or anything. Yet the thing is, a bunch of seats, they're not filling up all the seats. They only fill up like, I would say like 10 rows, and it's got 20, and then they just stop for some reason. Like they don't say why. They're just like, oh, stop here, you'll wait on the next one. Why? Like I don't see the point. Maybe someone can tell me the point, but I don't see the point on why you would need to do that. So Six Flags, that's on you. Why are you doing that? Gotham City Gauntlet, Escape from Arkham Asylum. A very, very, very long name. This is what the thing we were actually here for before we found Catwoman's Whip, so we're just gonna get on it now. It's extremely wet here because it rained here last night, but it kind of seems like Gotham City Escape. This is how it is. Cause we were just in New York, and New York is kind of like Gotham City. So
wait, what's Gotham City?
Batman's it's like New York City.
My dude looks
What is that? Gotham City Escape from Arkham Asylum is a long name again. I feel like it's not like Ricochet. It reminded me of Ricochet a lot, but except you were always slamming, so it was like, that's how it was, though, right? I like Ricochet better, but I still like Apple's Apple better than both. I think this DC universe is huge. We've only made it part way through. So this is coaster number 7 today. So, like, at least for me, it's been really successful. There we go, to the few tries. But yeah, also weird layout. So like we're about to go, let me show you. You have to walk stairs to get here. To get to Superman, there's also stairs. It's very strange. The accessibility entrance is the main entrance of DC Universe, which is over there. But yeah, it's extremely weird. And look, there's Batman. I thought these statues would be bigger, but as you can see, it's Six Flags. They cheaped out. So I got on Batman, the Dark Knight. I would say definitely solid invert. If you keep your head forward, not rough, not anything. I actually like this better than Rougarou. The vertical loop right there, I definitely grade out a bit. So I would say solid ride. I would say my number 3 after number 1, Wicked Cyclone, of course, and number 2, Superman. But I would say this is still a good ride. Good ride. Also with that, we just need one more coaster. Over there, you see the elephant in the room. Riddler's Revenge has been closed. I don't know how long it's been since it's been closed all season. It's supposed to be closed all season. Yeah, we're not going to get to ride another SLC. So, and that would have been the last SLC of the trip. So, only 2 SLCs on the trip. So, it's fine. But with that, all we need now next is the Joker. So, once we get on the Joker, which will actually be not our first 4D free spin, but our first full layout. Tumbili at Kings Dominion was the first one, and that's not a full layout. Be interesting to see how it is full layout, because I've heard that full layout isn't as good, actually. I've heard some people say that it's a little too much compared to it being a much smaller layout, but we'll see. Quick ride on the Joker. I don't know if I prefer it over Tumbili, which is the shorter model. The shorter model I feel like are not as intense. It is very intense, and I do like intensity, but this intensity was a little bit too much. I don't know. The net says he likes it better, Joker, than Tumbili. I don't know. Also, I may prefer Tumbili because Tumbili has awesome theming. That's like the best theme.
This one better than Tumbili, right there?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think the shorter ones are better. Like, I think it's a little bit too intense. So that ends our day at Six Flags New England. We did not get on Harley Quinn's Spinsanity because we found out that the stores here actually close exactly at 4 o'clock. Not like Cedar Fair Parks or any other really theme park chain I've really seen, where, like, you know, they close the park, all the rides, you know, all the lines. But, like, oh, yeah, you could still go and buy merch. But here, no. So we ran all the way to the store so we could get, I got a Wicked Cyclone shirt. So I'll be wearing that tomorrow for the next vlog. And overall, good day, actually extremely successful. We only had 5 hours and a half, and we were able to get on all of the coasters. I think 11. Right, I probably have to correct myself. We did miss Riddler's Revenge because it's down. I don't know why it's down or how long it's been down. It just says closed for the season. And Quantum Accelerator did not open, has not opened yet, which is ridiculous. I feel like it's been testing for a while to see what is still needed, but hopefully they announce an opening date for that soon. Siren's Curse finished construction much later and started testing much later, yet we know an opening date for that. So I don't know what's going on with that. Overall thoughts with the park, this is much nicer than like going back to Six Flags Darien Lake. Six Flags Darien Lake was just not, it was just not really there. I felt very like, it felt not energetic, not like, felt like no one really wanted to be there. It wasn't a really happy park. But coming to Six Flags New England, it definitely felt very energetic. I don't know why they're closing the park so early. I definitely could feel the park could open until like 7, and you know, I just don't see why they're closing it so early. So it's a Wednesday still, but I still feel like a 7 o'clock closing is still a reasonable time. So I don't really know what's going on with that. But awesome park. Start of the show was definitely Wicked Cyclone, followed by Superman, and then Batman: The Dark Knight. Good park. I probably would not return here for a while until they added something like new that isn't Quantum Accelerator, because I feel like they need a new. I think they need to refix their children section. It's a very small child section. Maybe put like a better family coaster, like Quantum Accelerator, yeah. But I think they gotta like fix up on some of the park. Hopefully they Cedar Fairify it, make the park a little more beautiful. And I think this could be one of the better parks in the chain. So, middle of the pack park right now. It's definitely better than Darien Lake, but I don't think it beats the other Legacy Cedar Fair parks we've already been on this trip. But that does it here for our day. Next vlog will be from Dorney Park. We have a full day there. We actually have reasonable times. I think from 10 to 7 or 11 to 7. But still, we have an awesome day tomorrow at Dorney Park. I hit my 100 today, but the net will be hitting her 100 tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. It'd be so cool if you gave us a like and subscribe. And keep chilling with the Coaster Dude. Coming up next, we're headed somewhere underrated, Dorney Park, where we'll meet some interesting people. We'll start off with what some say is the best B&M invert, but what will I think? I would say it's definitely an underrated B&M invert, but I don't think it's the best of ever. We'll then have one train off and make a 1-hour line for a weird floor lift. The net will hit her 100th coaster, and we'll end the day with weird fun at Planet Snoopy. Oh my god, it's Peppermint Baddies. Hop on, cause this ride is still going.